Well, good morning and welcome along to another edition of Adventures with Otis and Sunny. And this morning we're at Blantyre, which is in South Lanarkshire, and here we are at David Livingston's birthplace. So we'll take a little walk around the grounds here. The actual centre is closed this morning, we're a little bit too early for that. It's a very cold morning, but we got some blue sky, which is great because we've had days and days of rain. So we'll make the most of this morning here at David Livingston's birthplace. Okay, Otis, Sunny, come on, let's take a little walk around the periphery first and have a look at the wildlife. Well, we're not too far away from the River Clyde this morning, so we'll be heading across the crazy David Livingston's Bridge, and that's surrounded by amazing stunning parkland and woodlands. So yeah, got a great morning ahead, I think. And here comes the first of the many plaques. Welcome to a wild meadow. Fantastic. So the wild meadow here has been left to grow. Well, it attracts lots of insects, and in the capture of carbon from the atmosphere, it's just well with trees. Got lots of people looking after the place. And this leaf is right in the way. Wonderful. There we go. David Livingston's birthplace. And this is all to do with the African grasslands as well, because it's reminiscent of the grasslands in Scotland. Wow. Don't think got many elephants in Scotland though, Otis. Let's go and have a look. And the second plaque of the day. Welcome to a wild meadow once again. It attracts many insects including bees, butterflies and hoverflies. Wow. And you can hire an exploring pack as well in the gift shop. Oh, that sounds good. And what lives here? Animals, insects and birds and plants rely on seeds to eat. Well, of course, you've got the butterflies in a wild meadow. And that's 6 of the favourite ones that appear here between April and October. And you might see the odd deer. See a deer all around here actually. Fantastic. The roe deer and the woodpecker. The great spotted woodpecker, of course. Okay, brilliant. Well, I don't see any deer out there this morning. If we do, we'll come back to them. The sun though peering through the trees from the east. Fantastic. And the third plaque of the day. Okay. We welcome dogs, but please keep them on the lead. Okay, Otis and Sunny? Certainly on your leads. It looks like there's a play area up ahead with a giant galleon type boat, or a boat anyway, and a giant bird. And this is all aboard the Mar Robert, which was the This is a play ship named after the steamship used in David Livingston's Zambezi expedition of 1858 to 62. Wow. His boat, Ma Robert, was made of steel, which could be taken apart and reassembled as required. It wasn't a very good boat though, because it eventually sank in December 1861. And Ma Robert, by the way, was named after David's wife Mary and their son Robert. There we go. The river runs through 6 countries and is 2,700 kilometres long. That is fantastic. And another information board, great for kids, this, showing the amazing African animals, the lions, the giraffe, zebra, the elephants, and crocodiles of all. I'm guessing these buildings here are the shop and the cafe. Unfortunately it's all closed this morning, a little bit too early for them. I'm glad the gates were open actually, because quite often you find they're closed as well, not able to look around the grounds. So it's quite a blessing they were open, so we get to have a little wander around the birthplace of David Livingston. Wow. And here's the shop and the cafe. There's absolutely lovely grounds here. Lovely water feature there. The fountain's turned off at the moment. I think if we can head down... Oh, it just knows where we're going. Well, we can't go down that way. Let's see if we can find a way down to the actual house itself. Oh, looks like this way, Otis. We can get some steps. Fantastic. Giving David birthplace a future. Looking after the historic buildings takes time and skill. The work we carry out needs to be done carefully in order to protect David's birthplace and the valuable collection. And Harling, David's home. Oh, this is to do with the visit and the tour guide. Brilliant. That's a lovely place to grow up, I suppose. These lovely 2 towers. Just have a little look at the plaque in the middle. I can't quite make it out. Hopefully later on you'll be able to pause and have a read. I think it's great that his birthplace is being held as a museum and being preserved in the legacy of David Livingston, and re-examining his works with the complex and painful realities of slavery and colonialism and the 19th century European attitudes really towards African people and community groups. Oh, Livingston, the Lion Blantyre blockbuster. Not heard of that, but there we go. A creative collaboration between the Academy Award-winning film producer Ray Harryhausen and Gareth Knowles, the great sculptor. There we are, a little bit of information there on it. And the sculpture under construction. And there it is. Wow, and it depicts David Livingston attacking the lion by all accounts. I bet there's a bigger story to that, and here it is. Well, the dramatic scene before us is the lion about to sink his teeth into Livingston while 2 identified men are knocked to the ground. Wow, okay, let's have a little look. Well, Livingston obviously escaped due to the heroic chap there with the spear. Well, next we're going to head over to Bothwell, I think. Okay, Otis and Sunny. Still on your leads, I'm afraid. We might get a run of it later on. We've got the crazy bridge up ahead of us, so stay tuned. Oh, leave your mark there, you Otis. Come on, boy, this way. Good boy. There we are. Thank you for visiting David Livingston Centre. What a wonderful place. Okay guys, let's cross over the road. And head down the hill towards the bridge. Fantastic. Oh, and that's the way we walked from Hamilton. We're going to carry on down and head back towards Bothwell. We're lucky this morning. You see it's still very damp on the ground from the rains that we had. But, very lucky. It's cold but it's dry and clear and a little bit of blue sky. What more could you ask? Well, for those that watched our previous videos, you'd recognise Route 74 has been the cycle route around here, which leads us to Bothwell and Uddingston. A nice seat here. Take some breathing space. I think that might be a good idea actually. Have a little sit down before we cross the bridge. Yes, there we go. This is David Livingston's Memorial Bridge. Well, David Livingston was born in 1813 and he travelled to South Africa as a missionary, but soon became Scotland's famous man, exploring the sub-Saharan African campaign against East African slave trade. So this is the third bridge built across this part of the Clyde from Blantyre to Bothwell. The first one fell into disrepair in 1948. The second one then was built in 1952 but collapsed in 1999 when this third one was built. And over we go. It's certainly not for the faint-hearted. I'm going to stay a little bit quiet and hold tight to my phone because I don't really want to drop it through these gaps. Wow, listen to the rush of the water running over the weir below. Wow, that's phenomenal. And I think we're over 100 feet up here. The sun peering over the trees there. And over Bothwell. And the amazing weir. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, you two? You're not phased at all. Good boy, good girl. Let's go. no walk would be without a good wander through the woods. And I'm hoping this will lead us to Bothwell. We were going to follow Route 74 right the way through and come out at Bothwell Church and then over to the railway line. But hey ho, perhaps this will lead us there as well. I think Otis knows where we're going. The welcome signpost. There we go, Route 74. Uddingston, that away. We're not going to go under and past the railway station. Nope, we're going to head up the hill and head towards Bothwell Church, I think, and finish off the day. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video this morning. Please click that like, please subscribe, and don't forget, leave some comments. We love to hear from you. So Otis, Sunny, this way. And we'll just have a little look over the railway bridge. Hold on there, Sunny and Otis. Right there, right. Well, that's where the original Bothwell railway station would have been. And you can see where the railway tracks would have gone along underneath this bridge. Well, that's Route 74, cycle route, which goes all the way from Hamilton to Glasgow. And this is Station Road. Very aptly named indeed. There we are. Right, hold on guys, I think we'll cross over first. Head over towards the coal mining truck. Hope we got a clear road. Come on, cross over. Good boy, good girl. Well, I think we'll sign off in front of the coal mining truck actually. We've been to the church and the memorial before. So here we go. Yep, come on then guys, let's go stand over in front of the truck. We'll sign off. So thank you very much again for joining us. We look forward to catching you on our next wander around, probably in Wales next. So till next time I say bye bye from Otis, Sunny and myself. Bye. a woof. Good boy. Bye.